Hi everybody, Coach Jorge Capestany here, and today I have a kind of a unique video for you. Just want to share an experience that happened on the court, and it kind of changed the way I coach a little bit. So it was actually kind of a sad episode, but I want to tell you about it. So here's how it goes. We're running a practice, and we have a large group of kids out there, and there's one gal in particular that was just kind of having a bad day. She wasn't really hustling. She's kind of moping around, didn't look like she was into the drill. And this is out of a group of about 36 people. So when that happens, I'm sure you have that happen as a coach, or maybe as a player, you might be that person once in a while. So I decided that I would just let it slide for a while, because this gal typically does work pretty hard, just having a bad day. So as the day went on and the practice went on, she actually got a little bit worse, and she crossed the line for me, which is I have this little measure. If someone's not having a good day and they're kind of not getting the best practice they could for themselves, that's one thing. But when their lack of effort is starting to affect other people getting a good practice, then that's where I kind of want to, that crosses the line for me, and I'm probably going to talk to them and try to fix it. So what happened in this case was I was getting a little bit more and more frustrated, because she'd miss a shot and she wouldn't get out of the way, and she's kind of ruining it for others. So I decided that after the next ball pickup, by this time we're near the end of practice, it's been this way all day, I'm a little frustrated, I'm walking towards her to kind of talk to her during the ball pickup. I was going to kind of frankly call her out. I was a little bit ticked off that she was doing this, and I was going to tell her, hey listen, you got to try hard. If you're going to ruin the practice for yourself, that's one thing, but now you're really causing other people to have a bad practice. So I went there, and as I started walking towards this gal, who was probably about 16 years old, I was kind of agitated. And I don't know what came over me, but as I got closer and closer to her, I kind of softened my spirit a bit. And by the time I got to her, instead of just barking at her, which was my intention, I actually ended up putting my hand on her shoulder, and I said, hey listen, what's wrong today? And as soon as I said that, boom, the tears started coming, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So I took her aside and I said, so what's up? And in the middle of that practice, she, with tears coming down, she said, my brother just tried to commit suicide, which blew me away. And I said, well, gosh, I'm sorry, so when did this happen? I was thinking days ago. She goes, no, just a couple of hours ago, which again blew my mind. I said, wow, and you're here at practice? Why are you even here? And she just said, quote, I had to get out of there. So what's the purpose of that story? Because I was this close to just making a situation that was very tough way worse, just because of my my anger. So on that day, I kind of dodged the bullet. I did the right thing. But I want you to think about that, both if you're a coach and if you're a player. Sometimes as a coach, the people that come to your classes, we all have storms going on in our lives, and it's all kinds of drama and things that we might be dealing with that we may not say. So just be careful as a coach not to crack the heads too quickly, kind of find out what's going on in those person's life. Now as a player, I want to talk to you too. If you're having a bad day, I think it's actually a good idea if you go to practice and you're just, for whatever reason, you're just off, maybe give the coach a heads up. Say, coach, I got some personal things going on, I'm here, I want to try my best, but just cut me a little slack and let us know. I don't think there's many coaches in the world that would get mad if you just told them that kind of stuff. So that was the story. I just wanted to share it with you so you can learn from me. It definitely changed the way that I look at approaching kids, especially if I'm getting a little frustrated if they're not having good effort, because you never know what kind of storms will be going on in the lives of our players. So I hope you enjoyed that. Now if you're watching this video anywhere else other than my blog, JorgeCapestany.com, head on over there. I got a ton of good stuff. There's all kinds of videos and free educational things that you can watch. And also do me a favor, I'd love it if down below you can give me a comment, either a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or share this video if you think it would be helpful. But I'd just love to hear from you. So a comment would really help us out, and I always respond to the comments and I post them. So good luck on the court, and we'll see you next week.